Ndeje University TV, your source of knowledge and wisdom. Higher Education Access Certificate are bridged to undergraduates. Celebrating National Teachers' Day at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds. Makerere University gets its 88th Guild President. Ndeje University Netball team upgrades training for the East African University Games. She Cranes placed in Group D with New Zealand in the 2023 Netball World Cup. The president of the International Boxing Association commissions Boxing Academy in Uganda. Welcome, this is Live at 8. My name is Anselm Ojaru with the news in details. Forum for African Women Educationists, together with the National Council for Higher Education, have developed new courses in the biological science, physical science, and humanitarians for those offering arts at Ndeje University main campus. Let's take a look at the story with Agnes Nabugwao.
On 30th November 2022, Forum for African Women Educationalists concluded a 3-day training of Ndeje University staff about the Higher Education Access Program, with the target of bridging both A-level and undergraduate students who fail to get to principal passes at A-level. This program was developed under FAWE Uganda, which is partnering with National Council for Higher Education, with the aim of extending sponsorship to girls with financial challenges that limit them from attending higher education. This program lays a big foundation to support both young women and men who come from disadvantaged areas of Uganda to access and transition through higher education and secure employment. The Higher Education Access Program started in 2017 at Busitema University, followed by other universities in Uganda, and Ndeje marks the 8th university so far visited.
This program, we started developing it in 2017, and up now we are still developing. And Ndeje University is actually the 8th university that we are visiting, training staff about this program. We started by training staff at Busitema University.
Several programs have been developed and are grouped under 3 units, which are biological sciences, physical sciences, and humanities for those who offer arts.
Basically, almost similar to what is taught at HSC. There is provision for the biological science, where someone may want to go for agriculture, medicine, health science. The physical sciences, where someone can, with successful completion, can join our engineering, our science and computing faculties, and even in our business faculties. And we are also designing for the humanities, where we are going to teach people history, economics, geography, language, so that people can enter in any of those others. Someone can be able to, on successful completion, can enroll for any program in social sciences. Very soon we are getting law. People can start our law.
The program is a 1-year course that one can do after failing to get to principal passes at A-level, and as well acting as a second bridge for someone to join university or any institution where this program is enrolled. The newly developed courses have been allocated to the respective lecturers who are to take them through at Ndeje University.
Yeah, people sit under a tight program to try to bridge that gap where they may not have scored very well at HSC, so that they get a second chance, do the subjects under a program called the Higher Education Certificate Program for 1 year, and on successfully completing it and passing, they are free to enroll in degree program.
Ndeje University being the 8th university visited by FAWE in Uganda, it is also one of the first private universities that FAWE has partnered with.
This is the first private university we have come to. We have covered all other public universities except Kiambogo and Makerere University.
Ndeje University lecturer Romans Kayanja said that he has learned how to design the new curriculum that they will be using while teaching students.
I've learned how to design the curriculum, to cater, to target these people specifically, because we are going to be somehow repeating a bit of what they have done at high school, senior 5, senior 6 syllabus. We are going to repeat a bit of that, like 70% of what we're going to be teaching the faculties.
Andrew Kasumba, the Dean of Engineering Faculty, who represented Samuel Sechiziyivu, the Dean of Education, said the purpose of FAWE being at Ndeje University is to regularize the Higher Education Access Program and implement to these new courses.
We have looked at things like implementing the program, the right stuff, the location of the program, which will be Kampala campus, identification of staff that are going to train the students, how to source the resources. We hope our trainers and facilitators FAWE can sponsor some students at the beginning, but as a university we are going to make sure we advertise and inspire students so that they don't feel as failures for this program. One of the key things of doing this is the mentorship program, where we shall have deans in all faculties and lecturers interfacing with these students and inspiring them to join their respective profession.
This program is so far working in 13 universities like Busitema, Gulu, Mbalala, Lila, and many others across Uganda. Several officials from FAWE and lecturers from the above-mentioned universities attended in particular. This workshop was organized by the Dean of Education Faculty, Samuel Sechiziyivu of Ndeje University, to ensure improved level of gender responsiveness in education sector policies for girls and women, together with FAWE Uganda. Agnes Nabugwao, live at 8.
8th of November, Ugandan teachers joined the National Day celebrations at Kololo Independence Grounds under the theme, Transformation of Education Begins with Teachers. Let's take a look at the story.
The World Teachers Day was celebrated on 5th October across the globe, and it provides a platform for teachers to recognize the achievements and challenges they face and their roles as far as the education sector is concerned. Teachers, together with the Ministry of Education and Sports, celebrated this event basing on the theme, The Transformation of Education Begins with Teachers. The National Teachers Day puts emphasis on how teachers are transforming education across Uganda and how it helps them to rethink globally in their teaching profession. His Excellency Yoweri Museveni graced the occasion as the chief guest during the celebration of this event. While officiating the National Day, President Museveni sent his appreciation to all the teachers' associations and the teachers who are recognized for their continuous efforts in the education system.
The Honorable Ministers of State, His Excellency the Ambassador, the people of UNESCO, the teachers, the association leaders, and all the teachers who are here. First of all, I congratulate all the teachers on the Teachers' Day. Congratulations. And as the lady from Bukungu was praying, that it is good that God got us up to this to today. Apoyo Rubanga. I also congratulate the teachers who are recognized. The 12. So that means there are some good teachers in Uganda. This is because Mr. Wanyama described the process that nominations come from the people. They are the ones who nominate, who say, our teacher is a good one. And then Wanyama's group here goes through working with the experts. They go and cross-check the information. And then they come out with the most outstanding. So I really congratulate you, and I congratulate all those teachers who are doing their best.
He noted that teachers should aim at respecting their profession through sweat and hard work to earn a living in terms of money. The First Lady and the Minister for Education and Sports, Janet Kataha Museveni, encouraged teachers to be exemplary and ensure development of people in spheres of life through their training.
That teachers are not just supposed to teach in the classroom alone, but they are supposed to disciple nations. To disciple means to train and to develop others in every area of life by instruction and example. This training should produce disciplined citizens.
In Uganda, the national teachers' policies aim at perfecting the teaching profession, which is well regulated by having a unique identity. And as teachers continue honoring their day, the Ministry of Education and Sports called upon all teachers to embrace change positively for their benefit and the country at large. Uganda is given the opportunity to honor and celebrate teachers for their good performance, contribution, and for ensuring children and youths in Uganda enjoy their rights to education. It should be noted that the World Teachers' Day was formed by UNESCO, ILO, and other partner organizations on 5th October 1994 to recall the anniversary of the adoption of the 1966 ILO and UNESCO recommendation concerning the status of teachers, and also concerns teachers' participation in education decision-making. Harriet Temaya, live at 8.
Thank you, Harriet. Makerere University students have had their first ever virtual elections on 30th of November. Alionzi Dangote won the elections with 5,839 votes. Let's take a look at the story.
This is what we've always wished for as the students of Makerere, that we shall conduct a very peaceful election.
On 30th November 2022, Makerere University held its first ever virtual guild elections where students voted for their 88th guild president. According to the results released by the university's Electoral Commission, the National Unity Platform's candidate Alliance Lawrence Dangote won with a total of 5,839 votes, while his closest rival, the NLM candidate Ibra Hussein, received 2,079 votes.
So here are the results of that guild president. The first candidate, Alliance Lawrence, has a total of 5,839 votes. Hussein Ibra has a total of 2,079 votes. Mukisa Ronald has a total of 106 votes. Muinda Carlton has a total of 238 votes. Nawangu Edward has a total of 37 votes. Natumanya Honest has a total of 24 votes. Namirembe Precious has a total of 359 votes. Tukamushawa Justus has a total of 1,758. I therefore declare Alionzi Lawrence.
The day will always be remembered by Alliance Lawrence Dangote, the winner, who will always serve as the 88th guild president. Following the unfortunate death of a UCU student during the campaign clashes in July between FDC and NUP supporters, the University Council resolved that the future elections to be held using digital platforms to avoid fatalities and injuries associated with the electoral violence. It is the fourth consecutive year that the National Unity Platform has won the top seats at Makerere University. A total of 8 candidates were duly nominated for the 88th guild elections at the university, where Ibra Hussein, Edward Narangu, Horace Natumanya, Ronald Mugisha, Carlton Muyinda, Precious Namirembe, and Justus Katumushabe. Dangote succeeded Shamim Nambasa of the same political party. In accordance with the Student Guild Statute 2022, the term of the office for the duly elected student leaders shall expire on the 27th and 28th of second semester of academic year 2022 to 2023. Agnes Nabugwao, Sarah Chilabo, live at 8.
Thank you, Sarah. Different universities across the East African region will participate in the East Africa University Games. Ndeje University Netball team increases their training for the East Africa University Games. Let's take a look at the story.
Between 16th December and 21st December, different teams are improving their trainings. East African University Games is a multi-sport university sport event organized in December of every 2 years cycle. In addition to Ndeje University domination of the East African University Games as a 6-time champion since 2012, the University Netball team has also proved its worth in institution championship, where it has won a 4-time championship. This avails Ndeje University Netball team the privilege and opportunity of establishing and continually upgrading their training ready for the competition in December. In the quantitative entries, male athletes are 1,647, female athletes are 1,038, 273 are male officials and 86 female officials. Netball as a sport in the quantitative entries of this year's games, 8 teams are for males, 3 of which are from Uganda, 27 are female, with 14 teams of Ugandan universities. Athletes from degree awarding institutions pursuing at least a 1 full-time recognized 1-year academic course shall be competing in 21 sports disciplines for both male and female. Sarah Chilabo, live at 8.
The Uganda national netball team will face New Zealand in Group D in the 2023 Netball World Cup.
The Uganda national netball team She Cranes has landed its fate at the 2023 Netball World Cup to be hosted in Cape Town, South Africa. With the tournament slated to run from July to August 2023, the She Cranes was already pitted alongside holders and world number 2 New Zealand in Pool D. The official draw was conducted on Wednesday evening at East London in South Africa and saw the remaining 8 teams completing the puzzle of the much anticipated big stage in the world of netball. She Cranes' other Pool D opponents include the 1979 champion and world number 11 the Calypso Girls of Trinidad and Tobago together with lowly seeded Singapore. This is the 3rd consecutive appearance for the She Cranes since its return to the tournament in 2015 after 36 years and its debut in 1979 in Trinidad and Tobago. This will be the 16th edition and it's the first time the tournament is gracing African soil, with Liz Nicole, the World Netball President, saying it's time for Africa to shine. The teams that will take part in the 2023 Netball World Cup are Australia, Tonga, Zimbabwe and Fiji in Pool A, England, Malawi, Scotland and Barbados in Pool B, South Africa, Jamaica, Wales, Sri Lanka in Pool C, and New Zealand, Uganda, Trinidad and Tobago and Singapore in Pool D. Alan Gamoli, Alisharan Kiranga, live at 8.
The president of the International Boxing Association arrived on Thursday morning in Uganda to open a boxing academy in Uganda. Let's take a look at the story.
By 6:30 on Thursday morning, Umar Kremlev, the president of the International Boxing Association IBA, had landed in Uganda aboard a private jet at the Entebbe International Airport and was led to Serena Hotel in Kampala, where he talked to different leaders in the sports sector before journeying to Matuga for a groundbreaking ceremony.
Mr. Umar Kremlev, that's shadow boxing for you from the big...
This turns out to be Kremlev's maiden visit to Uganda and also goes down as the first time Uganda is hosting the leadership of the World Boxing Body. In his speech to the officials from the national sports sector, Umar said that his visit to Uganda has been long overdue, having been to different parts of the continent, with the most recent being Kenya and Morocco.
И уникальные дети по всему миру прославляют бокс «Дети Африки».
I would like to say that Africa is a unique continent, and especially Uganda is a unique country, and African children, they glorify boxing all over the world.
Благодаря детям Африки есть такой красивейший вид спорта – бокс, король спорта.
Thanks to the children of Africa, we have the king of sports, boxing.
Бокс стал самым популярным, когда появились такие, как Тайсон, Мухаммед Али, Рой Джонс, Джо Фрейзи.
Boxing has become really popular when such great stars as Muhammad Ali, Tyson, Joe Frazier, and Roy Jones Jr. appeared.
Они все с Африки.
They all come from Africa.
He also commended the Uganda Boxing Association for the efforts put in to organize his visit and pledged to have the boxing academy in Matuga, Nansana municipality completed by the next year, 2023.
Могли ездить в другие континенты, участвовать. Мы обсуждали с президентом Национальной Федерации Уганды. В общем, от Международной ассоциации бокса будет полная поддержка.
And I'm very happy to open today the Boxing Academy of Uganda to lay the stone to give the opportunity to the children to come here and to train and to give the opportunity for them to participate in various international tournaments. And together with the President of Uganda Boxing Federation, Mr. Mohange Moses, we have already discussed it, and I'm able to provide the full support.
Kremlev informed the Ugandan entourage that Africa harbors the roots of boxing, with big names coming from the continent, and IBA will continue to build its cooperation with the African nations in the development of the sport. The host, President Moses Mohanji, on his part, thanked his Russian counterpart for honoring the invitation, describing the visit as an opportunity for the guest to learn more about the Pearl of Africa.
They have put on t-shirts saying, "Welcome to Uganda, IBA President Omar Kenneth."
IBA.
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 IBA. The future of boxing. Those are kids of 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. Those are all champions, future boxers. We didn't want to bring here old boxers because everybody didn't traveling with old boxers. Wanted to bring young people so that the future of boxing is alive.
Kremlev was in the company of leaders of boxing from the continent, and these included President of the Africa Boxing Confederation Bertrand Menduga, his vice Azamia Omo Agege, Kenya Boxing President, and 16 other administrators from the World Boxing Association. The Ugandan officials present were the State Minister for Sports Peter Ogwang, boxing patron Captain Mike Mukula, National Council of Sports Chairman Ambrose Tashobia, and Assistant General Secretary David Katende, among others. The leaders later witnessed the groundbreaking ceremony of the Boxing Academy to be constructed on 10 acres in Matuga that will further bolster the growth of boxing talent in Uganda and Africa. Ali Sharan Kiranda, live at 8.
Thank you. That was live at 8. My name is Anslem Ojaru. See you next time.